So it says you have to find a quote or saying that speaks to you at this point in your life. And then
Does it have to be
write it
like
in the
from a
beginning
real
of
person?
a journal. Well, from a song, a poem, scripture, you know, something like that.
Okay. So
And
I'm,
then, yeah,
I'm
let's put
guessing
it in the
a Star
beginning.
Wars book wouldn't do it, or Star Wars game.
No. Well, there was one quote. I don't remember what first-person shooter it came from. Yeah, but it was like something about the history being the victors are the ones that write the history or some
Oh
shit.
yeah, I've heard that.
I don't remember. I have it written down somewhere. But then it says once we have it, post an explanation of why it was chosen and what it means to you at this
What
point
does
in your
that mean
life.
to you?
You know, specific details. Oh shit, a bunch of people have already posted theirs, Jesus Christ.
I like turtles.
I like cereal.
Alright, so this person, let's see, who the... I don't even know. Wait, what? Says, I don't want to drive up to the pearly gates in a shiny sports car wearing beautifully tailored clothes, my hair expertly coiffed, and with long, perfectly manicured fingernails. I want to drive up in a station wagon that has mud on the wheels from taking kids to scout camp. I want to be there with a smudge of peanut butter on my shirt from making sandwiches for the sick neighbor's children. I want to be there with a little dirt under my fingernails from helping to weed someone's garden. I want to be there with children's sticky kisses on my cheeks and tears of my friends on my shoulder. I want the Lord to know I was really here and that I really lived. Isn't that cute?
Oh.
That sounds way too like happy-go-lucky for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was like I'm gonna come in with like a car on fucking fire.
Oh, you know what you should do? You should pull some Tyler Durden shit from Fight Club. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, some of those quotes are really fucking good though.
You are not
Yeah,
a
yeah.
beautiful
Jack
and unique
Powder.
snowflake.
Awesome.
You are the same decaying organic matter as everything else. We're all part
At
of the
least
same
this dude-
compost heap. We're the all
At least
all
this guy-
crap of the world.
But at least this guy did one line. One fucking line. At least he was smart. Be careful what you pretend to be because you are what you pretend to be.
I can get behind that one.
Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Yeah. I'm gonna quote some fucking Slipknot. That's what I'm gonna do.
If you're
Yeah.
5'5", then I'm 6'6".
Fuck it all. Fuck this world. Fuck everything that you stand for.
Exactly. Yeah, people equal shit.
Oh, there you go. I love that song.
Why did you choose this quote? Because people equal shit.
Because look at where
Because
we're
the whole
at.
human
Look at the
race.
world right now.
Exactly.
I
The whole
wanna listen
human
to
race
some-
is just shit.
I want to listen to that album right now.
Oh, that album's fucking amazing.
It's so good.
They're actually gonna, at the,
We hit an
what was it,
Orion ambush on our
the
way to
Knotfest that's
K7.
coming up,
We
or
lost
it's
our weapons almost
Ozfest?
immediately.
The
And then we
Ozfest,
suffered a wrecked
Knotfest?
hit near
I don't know, it's like
engineering.
the,
Our warp engine's magnetic
fucking,
antimatter containment
some
field
anniversary
failed.
of that
We had no
album.
choice but to
They're
drop
gonna play the
shields
whole
and use
album
the
in
power
its
to try to
entirety.
stabilize
Oh
the
man,
containment field.
it's
As
probably
soon
not
as the
best
shields were
then.
down, Orion's
Yeah.
boarded the
That
ship.
would be awesome.
but that would just, fuck yeah, that'd be a hell of a concert.
They put on one
entire
hell of
album.
a fucking show.
Now the one here, holy shit, that show was amazing.
I'll never let those green pirates
Still
have the
sucks that
Azura.
Manson's
Please,
fucking
take my crew
set
to
got
safety.
cut in
I'll
half
keep
though.
trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm lucky.
Stupid
buy some
rainstorm.
time.
Oh, really lame.
I
Yeah,
wanted to-
it was a big fucking storm.
wanted to
I know
go to
they-
that. But I remember
They-
the one time I actually saw Slipknot was the very first Mayhem Festival. Like the very first show was here in Seattle, and Slipknot went on last. And I remember like watching it, and there was this one point where like Sid jumps off his like little platform,
Mm-hmm.
and literally just like he hits the ground and just fucking collapses. Like I remember watching it, I didn't think anything of it because nothing really happened. But I read like
Yeah.
months later that the very first show of that festival, he actually fractured both of his heels,
Yeah.
and he had to do the rest of the tour in a wheelchair. And I remember I was like, oh my god, that's what happened. I actually saw him break his heels. Oh my god. There we go.
Your Mike's anger.
Yeah, I was fucking around with it. I put it back in its place though. Show that fucker who's boss.
Yeah, because they've done so many crazy shit, and they've hurt themselves so many damn times.
Oh yeah.
Pyrotechnics. I remember Corey Taylor actually passed out on stage mid-song from dehydration. Just fucking face planted into the stage. Didn't even remember. He couldn't remember any of it. Everybody's like looking at him like, dude, you mid-song, and then all of a sudden, he's like, really? Like, I don't remember any of that shit. Yeah, he woke up fucking backstage.
That's hilarious.
I mean, they're in those fucking outfits with
Oh,
masks
yeah.
on and fire all over the fucking place. They don't
And then the fact of
drink
just
enough
like
water.
being on stage performing, like that shit takes
Yes.
it out of you.
But yeah, I remember watching that. I mean, he was just mid-song fucking and he says he doesn't even remember what song he was singing. And he did, he said that he blocked out a while ago, so apparently he was just on auto play. And then finally his brain just shut down.
Hey, you know what your quote should be? It should just be, I want to slit your throat and fuck the wound. Want to push my face in and feel the swoon.
Feel the swoon. Oh my god, I'd piss so many people off. I'd probably get dropped from the class immediately.
But it would be fucking great. At least for me. And I'm not even
It would be.
and I'm not even there.
It would be pretty funny.
I would just wait for the story.
Sorry guys, I got dropped from my class because I had told them I wanted to slit their throats
And
then
fuck the
fuck the
wound.
wound.
Apparently they look down upon that.
Or you quote like Marilyn Manson, like, don't need a motherfucker looking down on me. He's what did he? Something like looking up and like, well, what do you see? He's like, I don't want a motherfucker looking down on me. Some of Manson's quotes are pretty good though when he's in interviews, like the shit that he says.
Oh yeah, he's a damn good speaker.
Oh yeah.
He's fucking smart as shit.
Well, it's interesting because, like, you kind of have to blame his parents for how he turned out, and even his parents even say so, like, that they pushed him into a Catholic school that was really fucking strict, but like their turnout, their grades, and everything was spot on, and which is why they wanted him in it. But that kind of drove him to the other side because he got fucking sick of it, and he was constantly like playing jokes and just being that asshole, and that's pretty much what pushed him towards the Antichrist.
The Antichrist superstar.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have
that's
him
always-
any other way.
That's always a good performance when he does that song. But like when he started out, it was all about, it wasn't like lyrics, it wasn't songs, it was just them playing some instruments and then doing weird fucking like shit on a stage
Yeah.
with it was all about the, I guess, the
Shock value.
performance, the theatrics of it, and not just singing. It was just the theatrics, and that's what he wanted. That's why every single one of his shows, there's still just tons of theatrics in it, is because that's, you know, what he wanted. And that's what drew people to him at first, is because all those theatrics were just fucking insane. And then once he started, you know, singing, yeah, that drew tons of attention. And then all the publicity that he got, all the negative shit that started happening, all the fucking religious.
Oh yeah, especially
people.
with Columbine.
Columbine, oh fuck, yeah, that
Oh, I
was a
love
big
that
time.
interview that he did about Columbine.
Yeah, where he's like, what would he have said to them? It's like, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have listened.
Well, I remember, like, he was sitting in like a hotel or some shit with his manager at the time, talking, eating cereal, and then he got a phone call to tell him to turn on the news, and he turned it on and he saw the shooting, and he's like, fuck, I'm gonna get blamed for this. Zach Wentz. And boom, there it is. He automatically got blamed for it. But the messed up thing about that whole thing is that fucked him up big time. Like, he straight depression and everything. Like, he felt so bad. Like, it fucked him up badly to be blamed for all those kids getting killed.
Oh yeah, that would fuck up anyone.
He canceled all of his fucking tours, all of his shows, like right after that. He didn't come back into that area until like a year later to do his show. And even then, they fucking protested the shit out of it. But yeah, it messed him up big time. I mean, how would anybody feel? Like, you're told that you're responsible for all these people getting murdered. Like,
you're responsible for this mass shooting.
But what was really messed up is all the blame that they put on him, and then a little bit after all that, then they found out that those two kids never even liked Marilyn Manson. They fucking hated his music.
Yeah. I laughed, but that's seriously still fucked up.
It's like, wow, you're gonna tell that it's his fault because of his music, and then you're gonna find out that they didn't even like him? It's like, Jesus Christ, like, talk about just, you know, mind fuck.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing about Manson's music is he was writing and singing about, like, the stupidity of people and the world and society, and just trying to put out a message that, you know, the world is just shit. It's the same thing with, like, Slipknot. You know, they do, like, the same type of message, you know, but people just don't get that. They don't see it. They don't want to. They just look at him. They
just look at it, and then they don't even actually like listen to it. They just listen to it and go, oh, it's so angry and aggressive. It can't be anything good.
We have a diplomatic mission.
Makes like
an important
it's like the best music to listen to, like when you're pissed off or in a bad mood or sad.
Hell yeah!
It's some goddamn metal.
Well, there was actually a study that they did that proved that listening to heavy metal music actually calms you down, makes you a calmer person. And it's true, because if you're in a pissed off mood and then you listen to that shit and you get your aggression out, you know, you calm down.
Yep.
But yeah, Manson changed his music like drastically. Like he didn't want to do the same shit over and over again.
He's evolved a lot over the years.
But going from like Antichrist Superstar to, what was it, Mechanical Animals?
I don't even remember, to be honest.
Like where they had the dope show and like he went a whole different route. Like that whole CD was just about talking about the beauty of people, that people are so focused on their looks. That's where the beautiful people came from. Like,
Shit just reminds me of wrestling.
Beautiful people, the beautiful people.
Oh.
It's all relative to the size of your steamboat. I should probably stop, quoting shit before I get this video demonetized.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but technically you're...
It falls under fair use.
Yes.
Technically we're promoting it.
This is true.
Parodies and shit type thing.
I was just joking though. I literally just monetized my videos just as an experiment, just to see what was gonna happen.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
What is that though? What is the whole... What is
the whole
involved in
hubbub
that?
about the recent thing,
Yeah.
or so what it was
just what
is
monetizing it?
so monetizing it means you're gonna if someone goes and either watches your live stream or goes back and watches one of your videos, you will get there will be ads on it. Oh, shit. Hit it. There we go. All right. So there'll be ads placed on your videos, whether it's during the video or before or on the side or whatever, and it's based on the retention of the people that view. So the more people you have viewing for the longer time, the more ads you'll get, and the more revenue that you'll get, and via YouTube will get.
Yeah, it goes more by length of views, not number of hits
Yes.
you get.
So I can have 100 viewers, but if they all dropped in for a minute, versus I had 5 viewers that stayed for a 2-hour stream, I'll get more money for that 2-hour stream with the 5 viewers than I would, But anyways, so that's what the monetization is. So what the whole hubbub was is YouTube started... They've apparently been doing this for a while, but they haven't communicated it that they've been demonetizing videos. So recently they came out with a new policy, or not a new policy, but they've actually been letting people know, hey, we've demonetized X amount of your videos. So the hubbub is not necessarily, they've been doing this for forever. It's always been in their terms of service, but they're now actually letting people know, hey, this video's been demonetized. Versus, a month ago, they weren't actually letting people know.
So your shit would be demonetized for months,
months
and you wouldn't even
or
know
years,
it.
and you wouldn't
then
know.
You go back and you could be at 2-3 million views, and you have no idea when it was demonetized, and you lose out on that money.
Yeah, on any money
Oh,
since
shit.
it was and you can go and refute it, and they can remonetize it, but all of that money has been lost from the time it was demonetized. So that was what the
Why
whole
would it be
hubbub
demonetized? Would it be copyright infringement?
was.
No,
Not necessarily that. It's from what I've
offensive behavior,
Yeah.
Vulgar language, anything, if you're covering news, any type of offensive or kind of
not really even offensive. It's just
risky.
If you
Saying
if
that
you
I wanna
watch
shoot the
Philip
president,
Philip
shit like
DeFranco, he's got a lot of controversial
Philip
shit,
DeFranco.
and a lot of
'Cause he
his
talks about
videos were
news.
demonetized. And he's pretty much well, I don't give a shit because I've built a business plan, but it's kind of stuff like that doesn't necessarily conform to a certain view that advertisers would want. So a lot of the
But
more
see, the
the
thing is
news or
that's
the news
still
sites.
freedom of speech.
But
Yeah.
YouTube is a privately owned company. They don't necessarily have to abide by that.
Yeah.
So YouTube is fully within their rights to demonetize certain things they don't like. But it's not necessarily that. It's the whole letting people know that shit was demonetized that has people in a hubbub.
Yeah.
Because some people probably lost out on hundreds of, if not thousands of dollars from shit that's been demonetized. It's racked up a fuck ton of views since then that they're just now learning about. So that's what the hubbub's about.
But that's tons of lawsuits, and they're in their right to do that because they were never told, so they actually did get robbed of tons of money.
Mm-hmm.
And when money's involved, people are gonna make a big stink about it.
Because money makes the whole world go round.
I know.
Yeah.
Like that
I'll be right back.
Like that fake company trying to get all my 3% of my 19 cents I made from that video.
So is it like a pain in the ass to monetize your channel?
No, like you have to make like a an AdSense, then you have to make a Google account, and you turn it in, fill out the forms for like your company, which would be your YouTube channel. It takes like maybe a half hour, and I did it from my phone too, so that's probably why it took so long. But yeah, it takes like 20 minutes, half hour.
Yeah, so I think the quote that I'm gonna take is from Sulfur. So I think it's a good quote.
I like
it's long.
A quote from Robert Frost. It's like, I will show you something more weird than your shadow rising up to meet you, or and then I will show you fear in a handful of dust. I fucking love that quote. I don't remember how it goes,
like this, just this lyric. I mean, it has a lot in it, you know, that is saying, you know, suffer for the rest of my life, but I will always find a way to survive. Not a failure, but I know what it's like. Take it or leave it or die. You know, it's you know, you're just surviving. You know you're not a failure, but you know what it's like to be a failure.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Pretty much. But I mean, it's a really good lyric because it has tons of depth to it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I mean, it's really hard finding a good fucking quote, you know, that means something. Because most quotes, like famous people quotes, they're misquoted. Like the people didn't actually fucking say that shit. Like a lot of Einstein's quotes, Einstein never spoke a fucking word of those. Somebody else just said that he did. Like the whole thing of the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Einstein never said that. But apparently he did.
I would think that'd be like a Mark Twain quote or something.
I don't know. No one knows who actually fucking said it. They just put it on Einstein.
The quote by Mark Twain: "It's better to appear stupid than to open your mouth and remove all doubt." Actually,
I could use one quote from Corey Taylor. It's along the lines of that. I have a fucking t-shirt of it. Of course, it's probably buried under fucking 100 different shirts.
Fuck it all. Fuck this world. Fuck everything that you stand for.
Like I have a shirt that says I listen to Slipknot because punching people was frowned upon. Oh yeah, here it is. Bad things happen when good people pretend nothing is wrong. Which is true. Because, bad things always happen. Because of stupidity.
Jesus Christ, that dude is huge.
Are you watching the Lords of the Fallen?
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't even know that Rune started the stream. What the hell is he doing right now?
I don't know. Not actually looking at the computer at the moment.
Remember he said that he would be right back. I forgot why.
No, GT's on.
MVP got 23 people in here.
No, Ruin is streaming. He just started it.
I got it from 11:19.
Yeah. Fuck, my toes hurt.
We got fucking 3 streams going. God damn it.
What am I doing? So yeah, so last night I cooked some chimichangas, and right after they got out of the oven, you know, they're leaking their molten core, and fucking dropped some all right in between my big toe and the next toe.
Oh.
Fun stuff there.
Oh, they blistered as fuck. Went to work today, put on some shoes and socks, and I was like, oh shit, this is gonna fucking suck. So I got big old blisters right on my fucking toes.
Damn. It's really hard trying to find a quote. I mean, I guess I should have read Corey Taylor's book. You're Making Me Hate You. Maybe he'll have tons of good quotes in here, but I haven't got a chance to read it yet. Wow, I think I just opened up to a good page.
Wait, where am I supposed to go for this? Oh, I'm still in the Vulcan. As I don't try to die here. Still in the Vulcan system. Alright, there we go. The fuck was that?
What?
Was that my stream?
No, that was my soul dying.
Oh, alright. Touché, sir.
Oh man, work fucking sucked. I had to make 8 pallets for Starbucks company, getting like a shitload of like iPads and just like products and shit for the baristas. I did 8 pallets, and it was like 219 pieces. It's out of a fucking 1,000. So we had 700 more pieces to do. I was like, oh my god. They're like, oh, this is priority. But I have like a shitload of other stuff that I'm supposed to do too. And the other logistics administrators in her villa in Florida for the next 10 days. So it's just me. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god, boy did I ever opened up to one big fucking rant of this book. It's the same rant that I've been doing, like holy crap, like everything that he's saying is what I've been saying, talking about fucking technology. He's like, you know, think 15 years ago, smartphones weren't even a twitch in Zeitgeist's Levi's in 1999. If you wanted to call home, you had to use a payphone or a phone at somebody's house.
Yeah.
Had to use a fucking bunch of cash or a prepaid phone cards. And then, you know, he's like, then the Matrix happened and everybody wanted one of those switchblade phones like Neo used. And then the iPhone hit, and he's like, "Game fucking over."
Ambassador Sokrat is currently attending.
Dude, I remember when the iPhone fucking hit. I was working security.
Jesus Christ.
It will be done soon. But the
My
ambassador
old
is
supervisor, Rich, the grizzled old Vietnam Ranger drill sergeant. His fucking son was one of those not hippie, but like prominent businessman, and had the brand new iPhone, and he'd come in and be like, "Hey, look at this stuff." And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" It's like you got a goddamn computer there. He's like, "Yeah, that's exactly what it is." Here I got my
Starts talking about
old school flip phone here.
Yeah, he starts talking about segways.
I never
So here's the
understood
real
the Segway
kicker.
thing.
No one looks cool on a Segway. I don't give a rat's ass cherry kiss who you are. Brad Pitt, straight from the set of Fight Club, looking fit as fuck and ready to strike, would look like an asshole on a Segway.
That's very true. Very true.
I have received clearance for you to land at the ambassador's location.
And he's like, "Yes, I know the creator of the Segway accidentally drove himself off a cliff, but these fuckers are literally at sea level surrounded by sand on one side. You still look like a dick, and you should feel like a dick for spending money on it."
Oh, fucking Corey
That's the
Taylor. I
Apollo.
love him. I love him so much.
Yeah, I really need to read this book. Like,
I didn't even know he had a book.
because this is like his 4th book.
Really?
Yeah, Corey Taylor's a massive author. Yeah.
I had no idea. I love him even more now.
He's written quite a few books. Let's see. 7 Deadly Sins and A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Heaven are his other books.
Are they all just like, well, like, what do they talk about? Are they just like his thoughts, or like, do they have like a plot, or
Well,
like?
this one, You're Making Me Hate You, this is just his fucking rant on people and the stupidity of society. Which is actually,
I would love.
oh
to
my
read
god,
that.
I've been writing down a lot of shit I have so many chapters already in my mind of written out of different stupid things. And just reading bits and pieces of this book, I mean, I've never read the book, but fuck, I'm already like, it seems like I'm already quoting this book because it's the same shit. It's like talking about, you know, the garbage of the music society, talking about technology, talking about fucking politics and shit.
Fucking
Yeah,
looking this shit up right now for my Kindle. I love that actual title. You're making me. You didn't tell me the whole title, JP. You're making me hate
Oh
you.
yeah,
Like
the
a
continuous look at the
cankerous look
common
at
misconceptions that humans have any common sense. Yes. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
you should
what's
see
the
the fucking
title?
subtitle for The Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Heaven. That's fucking funny. That one's got a
or
very,
how I
very
made
long...
peace with the paranormal and stigmatized zealots and cynics in the process. Seven
Well,
Deadly
'cause
Sins.
his-
Settling the argument between born bad and damaged good. I want to like read all of these.
Because his editor, his publisher said that, well, you can't have a book without a subtitle. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, okay, no, I don't like that subtitle. Like, he kept just writing a couple words, and he's like, fuck it. And then, yeah, that's how his subtitles came along. Like, here's your fucking subtitle.
I should not be spending money, but I'm gonna fucking buy this book right now.
Oh, yeah,
You're making me hate you.
Yeah, I bought it the fucking day it was published, the day it first came out. I
I
just
hadn't-
have not gotten around to read it.
I had no idea he even wrote.
Oh yeah, and I definitely want to read the part where he starts talking about Justin Bieber though. Like,
Oh god.
oh yeah, he goes off on Justin Bieber.
Oh god, this
hilarious.
might be even better. For like $5 more, I can get the Audible stream for it. And it's narrated by Corey Taylor.
Oh, shit,
God.
I may have to get that.
I'm gonna have to do it. I have to do it.
Yeah, and people are watching your stream like, what the fuck? You're talking about Corey Taylor and not Star Trek?
Fuck, there's no one watching my stream. I think I have YouTube.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
Probably.
Oh god. Okay, we should wait for that to download.
Yeah,
I'll
I
go back
really
to
need
this
to-
game here.
I really need to fucking read this book.
I did not need to spend that $20, but that just sounded too fucking priceless to pass up.
I just like the ending of his book. It says, "Thanks for reading. My name's Corey Taylor. Go home and fuck yourself." That's the end. Yeah, go home and fuck yourself. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep, that sounds just about right.
That's
God
kind of
damn.
about what I was planning on ending my book at too. Yeah,
So
just go fuck yourself.
I landed on this planet. I feel like I'm on goddamn Korriban. This is supposed to be Vulcan, and I feel like I'm on Korriban. I feel like there should be some like Sith tunes around here. You sure they didn't steal this fucking concept from Star Wars? Cause goddamn. Like, have either you guys played like Knights of the Old Republic or fucking any of the
Yeah.
Star Wars games that went to Korriban?
Yeah.
Does this shit
Last
not look like?
Star Wars
Does
game
this
I
shit
played
not look like
was-
Korriban?
It does. It actually really does.
Like, I feel like I'm on like the Sith Tomb World right now.
Am I playing Star Wars or is this Star Trek?
I'm pretty sure it's
The
Star
last
Trek.
Star Wars game I played was on like the Super Nintendo with the Empire Strikes Back.
You missing out some great shit there, man.
Oh, hey, well, that must be your
Welcome to
stream
Vulcan.
notification. I'll get it like 20 minutes later.
Do you have any questions?
Oh,
Pajem is a
my
small
comment
world
didn't
near
pop up in
Andoria.
the stream.
It is sacred to our people.
Wait, did I send it?
There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries.
I
In
did.
2152,
I got
the
nothing.
ancient
I said,
buildings
"Hola,
that
bitches,"
housed our
but nothing popped
monastery
up.
were destroyed by the Andorians.
Oh, I see it.
It was a failing in our
I don't
logic
see
that
it.
led to conflict with the Andorians.
How long ago did you
We
send
have
it?
corrected our error.
Um,
After the
been there for a
Federation was
while.
founded, a group of
44
Andorians,
-ish.
Vulcans, and humans rebuilt
Yeah, it's
the
been there for a
monastery
while.
as
I
a
see
symbol
it.
of peaceful
Oh, it's not popping up on your
coexistence and
screen, but I see it
cooperation.
actually on the YouTube.
Since then, a group
It's
of
on the
monks
chat,
has
but
lived
not
there.
on this.
Damn, must be
They
a massive
studied
fucking
the
delay then.
ideals of Sirach.
Maybe because it swears. Because
No, that's... No, I've seen...
That shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I've seen...
I threw my
Kept
Ola
dropping
bitches
the
on
F-bomb.
Zanja's stream, and he was like, "Hey, Ruin's here, Ola bitches."
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
This is ridiculous. Access to Pajem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity
Oh,
of
there
the
we go.
monastery. No outsiders
They
are
got-
permitted
they
to
got
land
two of 'em.
without the express permission of Savin,
Hola, bitches.
the leader of the Order of the Priest that maintains the planet. Ordinarily, this would not
Yay!
present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to
Then again, it doesn't
illogically
change the fact
question
that
my visiting the monastery.
99.999% of the population is a
He
heaping
refusing
mass
to
of
grant
messy
leave for
head
me to
cheese.
meet with the abbot at Pajem.
Nearly as smart as the average pet rock. Oh, god damn it, man. I gotta read this
If
book.
I do not complete my journey to Pajem now,
Oh, hey,
I will
Ola
have to
bitches just
delay it
popped up.
until after the trade
Yeah.
conference at Corden is complete. And that could take weeks. I fear I've spent too much time off-world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could
Fucking
speak
Vulcans.
to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I.
Yeah, because I remember like him being interviewed about this book, and he talked about the music industry, of saying that it's just so fake and so
Oh yeah. That's why I don't even listen.
digitalized
I don't even listen to the radio
and-
anymore, except for one
Yeah.
radio broadcast from 2 to 6 Monday through Friday. but it's more of a talk show if they happen to play some music too.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? Sarketh accuses me of abandoning logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajen.
I wonder if Albert Einstein actually did say this. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its
They
limits.
found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajen, I feel more at peace than any place else in the galaxy.
Nice.
Pajen has been touched by outside influences.
Jean-Paul Sartre.
The Federation
Hell is
at
other
war.
people. It's a good
Now
quote.
more than
Hell
any
is
other
other
time,
people.
we must protect this refuge. Do you seek knowledge of the ends? Many years
Eh,
ago,
I can always
the
quote
gem
Anthrax.
was used for political
go.
purposes.
Yeah, which one of these words don't you understand?
Technology
Talking to you is like clapping with one hand.
Sanctuary should never have happened. Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought. When the monastery was rebuilt, we pledged to keep it safe from the cares of the galaxy. Only those who seek peace may enter. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
Yeah, I really wanted to fucking write a book of just
I neither
dealing with this
trust
shit.
him Nor distrust the
growing up
ambassador.
and seeing,
I
you
simply
know,
do not
the
understand
mass of
him.
stupid people
He will not
and the change
reveal
of
his
technology.
reasons for wishing to speak to the abbot, and has refused a mind meld with me. Normally, I could
But
respect
hell, I might as well
those
just
who
be
seek
fucking
knowledge
quoting
of
this
the
book because
ancestors.
it's all the same thoughts.
Even if people who reject emotion require peace and contemplation, we are a spiritual people. Our rituals
But hell, maybe I
guide us
should
through
quote the
our
book.
lives.
I don't know. I gotta get something. I gotta figure out one good quote. Some fucking epigraph.
Help us maintain our connection with our ancestors.
Kelly gets some Tyler Durden.
Well, as what I mentioned earlier in the stream, I might use the other quote that he did that I have a shirt of that says, "Bad things happen when good people pretend nothing is wrong."
No, that's actually a good one. I kind of like that.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? Centuries ago.
Or I like the one shirt that he's advertising that says, "Stop making famous or stop making stupid people famous," because that's just happening far too often.
Oh, yeah.
Taught us to embrace peace and to put aside our emotions in favor of logic. Thurak ushered in a time of awakening on Vulcan. His writings, the Kirshara, shaped all that we are. Without Thurak,
I swear this looks like Knights of the Old Republic.
I know, right?
Let's
Do you seek knowledge of the
to
ancestors?
defeat.
I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect
I mean,
Pajen
it's a little bit
unharmed.
more fancier
So
dialogue
says his
select,
reasons
but
for wanting to speak to the
Yeah.
abbot on private.
It's pretty much like the same look and feel, though.
Mhm.
I know I can trust Starfleet. Please protect Pajen from any who would violate.
I'm
his
so tired of leveling up, dear God.
it's a hell of a grind.
Do you have any questions?
Man, I want to make a good
He is a
epigraph,
small
but
man
I don't
with
want to
small concern.
get something that's like
Thankfully,
really
he has
freaking
listened to
long.
reason.
Like the
and our
whole
journey
quote
won't
from,
be delayed
you know,
any
Sulfur
longer.
from
I am ready
Slipknot.
to leave now.
Oh.
Is the shuttle prepared for departure?
I don't know any other really good, you know, quotes. It's like even the teacher says, it's like some of you may be tempted to go to famous quotation websites. It's like, don't, you know, find something that, you know, sounds mystical, you know, has more, you know, like feeling towards it, more personal.
Starfleet shuttlecraft.
I mean, I could go with that.
Trajectory, and you are cleared for departure.
That one quote that I have on that shirt. That's definitely a good one. Or another good quote would be from The Matrix, when Sith is interrogating Morpheus. When he talks about the human race being a cancer.
Virus.
Yeah, or a cancer, yeah.
That'd be good too.
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the Abbot of Pajama. If you have no objections, I will retire to my quarters. Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination.
Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna look at some George Carlin.
Ooh, yeah.
George Carlin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
that
love
guy
George
is
Carlin.
the shit.
Yes. I grew up watching all of his fucking comedy specials.